Hello YouTube and welcome to another episode of First City. Let's get through some cinematics about what we did last time. So last time we extended this area, put our train line in for the first time, and then we put some commercial around this bit that you come into to the downtown area. And then what we also did was we expanded into this area. We've got some low residential coming in, and I am thinking of tweaking stuff like I always do. But first of all, there's some fixes that I want to do from the last episode. So initially we started off on this tile. And in my first episode, if you watched it, I did say that this junction is going to get quite busy because it's not the best of roundabouts and the best of junctions. And as you can tell, this is creating quite a lot of traffic in terms of the way it's building up. We are at 82% in terms of average traffic flow, but I think we can do better with this one. So what I am thinking is, if we let the game run, a lot of people are doing a U-turn. So they're actually using the roundabout just to go back onto the highway. So like this truck has just done here. So what I am going to do is build another road off here to loop back around. And then we are going to put more roads on this roundabout as well. So let's do that now. So first we're going to use the picker mod to select that road. And then we're going to branch off here and build this round. Trying to keep it symmetrical with the way this road loops around, and then we'll connect into here, and that will just give another way of people from this junction just loop around back again instead of having to use the roundabout. And then this roundabout, we are going to extend it to a 3-lane because we've got 2 lanes coming off this one. We've got 2 lanes coming off this one, so I think 3 lanes should do the trick. So let's upgrade all of those roads. That's that done. And then what I want to do as well is make sure all the nodes are good as well. We might have to move around some of the nodes that we have here because they're probably just a bit too close as well. So let's get these into the middle. And then we can use node controller just to fix these as well. I used to play this game when node controller wasn't around, and it's made a massive difference. Node controller has in terms of what you can do with the nodes and just help you with the traffic management as well. So try to keep these all green if you can. And then the final thing that we're going to do is make sure all the priorities are set up for this roundabout as well. Cool, that's all the priorities set up. And that should hopefully alleviate some of the traffic that we've got going on here once to get used to all the traffic. So you can already see cars are utilising this kind of U-turn that we have instead of having to go through the roundabout to do that. Cool, that's one of the fixes done. So that should hopefully help alleviate some of the traffic. So we'll look at 83% and we'll come back and have a look at the end as well, how much traffic flow we've got going on. The other bit that I wanted to fix around here was this park. So I did get the surface tooler and get rid of all the concrete around here. But what I wanted to do was put a fence around. So I'm just going to use the normal fence that you get around here to make sure that people pay to get in. But that's all secure now. Might just move this one a bit slightly back, or move this a bit forward actually, just so that doesn't connect at the back. We'll use the move it mod just to move it a bit forward. That should do the trick. Yep, that's fine on there as well. It's getting utilised quite well, this one is, as a walkthrough for everybody. We'll pump this up as well to 20 to generate some more income. We've got 5,000 visitors already, so that's good. Don't want to upgrade it too much either because it is quite close to everything else. So the third fix that I want to do is kind of this commercial area, which I don't think really suits this area, and I was thinking that maybe we can utilize some of the green commercial that you can get. So let's zone this area first. So using the district paint, and just gonna make this one a bit smaller. I'm gonna go across here. And what we're going to select for this one is commercial specialization. I want to go for organic and local produce here and see what buildings we get, because I don't think they flow with the houses that we have here, and these houses do vary in terms of what you get. So these are already at level 2, we've got some at level 1, and they will get bigger, and I think we'll have consistency once they start upgrading as well. So I'm thinking I might just demolish all of this, so we get the local produce ones. So here is an example of a local produce one that you get. Right next to it we've got a great showroom, and we have got some charging points as well, which is good to see. Never seen those before. We might get some duplication, so I'm going to have to go around and delete and make some of them historical as well as we go. But yeah, you get stuff like this, public market, organic corn, so we'll make some of these historical. One of the things that we will have to consider is this roundabout's going to get really busy in the future, especially as we expand this area. We don't have any connection from here to get over to this side other than using 2 roundabouts to get over there. So we might put in a tram system to get from one side to the other, and I think it will look quite cool if we go through the middle here and go all the way to the end in terms of a tram network, and then we can have the tram network that feeds in all this area in a sense, because what we're going to do is a downtown area into here as well that feeds in kind of like a residential area, low residential. So that's the plan for today. So I'm thinking we do that. Obviously we've got to look at the contour that we have around here as well and look at the heights. But what we're going to do first of all is kind of build this area up in terms of like a grid system, and then having a tram network that feeds through it as well. So let's get into it. So this is already a 4-lane road. So let's have a look at what we have access to us in terms of 4-lane road. Don't want it to be too big. So we do have this one, which is a 4-lane road with the tram running in the middle. Or we can go for something a bit wider, I guess. So I think that's the only one that we have. Cool. So I'm going to extend this all the way along. Then we need to loop it back. So I'm thinking which side to loop it back from, because this will get busy. We could loop around this building, I guess. So I'm think I'm just snapping this all the way around. Let's put these on. And that should snap all the way around. I need to slightly move these buildings with the Move It mod to make sure everything fits. Okay, so that's the loop done for that way. So now we can come back here to the main bit. And I'm sure there is only a tram road. I found it. You have to get under the tram section to find out. So yeah, this is the one I'm looking for, a tram track. I'm guessing I could upgrade this one over here to that as well. Because I just want it to be a tram track that goes all the way around instead of having a road. Perfect for that. And then I want the same thing here. So I want it to bypass this kind of main road to feed off. So let's see how this looks, because I want it to go from here. So let's just do a straight cut for now, and then we want it to follow this road here. Don't like the way that looks, so let's try to fix that. Put that one on. Okay, yeah, that looks better. And we just downgrade that one to a normal 4-lane road. Yeah, and then I want that. So let's move these rocks just slightly back. So I want this to carry on just going, feeding through. And then make it bridge here. Let's knock this bit back. Yeah, that's not too high. And then what I want is it to feed into here. So let's just branch off this. We'll circle it around this bit. Then this bit will be a turn in a sense. Yeah, I want that to be a turn. The way this turns around here. Do a 6x6, and then that can feed through. Drop this down. Snapping maybe. And then I just want it straight connection here. Yep. And then carry on with the 4-lane here again. So we'll increase this into a 4-lane. This is going to follow through, and then what we can have is kind of like a bus network that people can connect from there, and we'll feed this all the way through, because we can do now. And then we can have a loop right at the end as well, depending on what we do in this area. So yeah, like I said, we're going to extend this area in terms of residential. So yeah, we're going to use the same roads that we used on this section over here as well. So just going to build off this area, make sure we don't mess around any of the land around here as well. Let's destroy forward that one round. Yeah, that's fine. Then we just snap this into place as well. Let's keep this a straight connection so we can get rid of this. We build this all the way down. I could just follow the same path. So can this one. Follow the same path down. And we'll just do some connections here. Let me just do one more. Do we need another one? I think that should be okay. Just make a connection through here. Just so we're maximizing our space. Yeah. And then we'll expand our district through here as well, and we'll pop some residential down because the demand's still high for that. Just keep that as commercial bit there. I might extend the organic stuff to that bit. So I'm going to do next, just do some terraforming around here. Just this end bit over here that I just want to keep flat, because I'm going to have some kind of like a downtown over here as well, so I'm just going to push this a bit back. I think we're going to leave this bit. Could make this all flat as well. I want a bigger road here to go with the tram, so I do want to utilize a bit of a wider four-lane road, but I don't think this one 4-lane track. Could have some fancy one here as well, couldn't we? Because what I want is this to feed through the middle. Make sure this is grounded. Do want it through the middle, like that, and then run through the middle here. Connect those two up. That connects into there, and then we can just carry this one on. Pop it to there, and then we'll make this one bigger. We will move all of this at some point. This is just the foundations going down for now in terms of how we're going to make this work. I don't want it too close to here either. So that's connected. Then this one probably needs to move. It's going to build a side road for now, or a rural road. So yeah, I've just moved these quickly out of the way. So this is the power, and this is our water treatment place, and I've just reconnected the electricity as well. So this is expanding quite nicely. For some reason we did have a traffic jam here, and I don't know why. There's apparently a road that was blocking everyone from going in. So this will go down as well. And then what I'm thinking is, how do we connect this bit to this bit? Is that the bit that we need to do? So first of all, let's increase these to 2 lanes. And to fix it, let's use node controller to fix this road. And then let's find the tram only road that we want. And we probably want this feeding off a bit further back. So I'm going to run it parallel. And then this one's going to feed out from here. Knock that bit back. Extend that a little bit forward. and then we do a bend. And that should do the trick for now. The only issue that we might have is people that want to go to this side won't have a way to get there. I'm going to do the same thing. Parallel run it across, and then we'll connect up to here as well. We'll look for a 4-lane road with a median. Use this one. And that should hopefully help people from downtown area come through here and go to the downtown down this end, and then people can go this way as well. Also, what we need to put is put down a tram depot. So this could just feed off here, just off this main road for now. It would look nice just off the main road to see it as well. Let's put it here. Yeah, that's okay. Hasn't connected properly, which doesn't help. Yeah, that looks okay. And then we can build around it, move these again further on down the line and move these back. Okay, so I'm going to carry on expanding this bit. So I'm going to move the residential all the way up to here, to all this area as well. And then we'll start plopping some buildings down here in terms of high residential or even offices, and some commercial down as well. So let's build off this bit. So I'm going to run these down for now and see how we get along, because the grid is running this way here. So if we want to duplicate it across, then we need to do a connection through here as well. I'm just trying to think the way to do it, because we need this kind of small gap here anyway. So let's bring this down by 20, go down this way 20, no, let's go to 80 for now, make that connection. We just chop the electricity off, so let's connect that back up before everyone starts panicking. Just connect it from here for now. We'll put a connection through the middle here. And then what I want to do is we'll leave that bit of a gap in the middle. We could put some footpath through there. Go up to 20 here. And then we'll connect this one here. We'll connect it there. And we need to still build the loop round for the tram to go around as well. So let's build up to there. We'll put this down here as well. Get rid of this connection here. Don't want connections to be too close. What we could do is, if we go to the tram, we could just use the one-way system to loop this back around, just at the end. And that can be our loop all the way around. So I think we've got a kind of grid system going now. So I'm going to fast forward this bit and not show you everything, because it'll be as if ever gridding this bit up. So fast forward, you'll see the end. Okay, so this is the final look at the grid that we've got here. I'm going to put a park in the middle, so that's I've left that gap, and I might do some medium high residential here as well, just in the middle, like this buffer around here because I think it'll look quite nice to go through there. So I'm going to start placing some stuff down. And also the final thing that we're going to do before the end of today's episode is connect up all the tram system. So here I'm going to use the district through this bit. So we're going to go up to here and all the way across here. We're going to put the park in the middle, and then here I want the self-sufficient buildings, but I want high residential all the way around here. So that's all the high residential done in the middle that I wanted. And then what I want to do is carry this theme over to that side. So the same district that we have over here, we're going to push this along here as well, just for now. And then we probably want this going over here as well. So I'm just going to put some commercial area here. Just carry on filling this area with commercial because I've got some commercial demand. And hopefully that should help the electricity jump over as well. So while these are all growing in, what I'm going to do is start sorting out the tram network. So that's the next thing we're going to do. And I think that's the only loop that we're going to do for now because we haven't set this one up yet. So there's nothing down there for people to go and see. So here are our first trams going by. And we'll shortly check up how much demand there is. This junction might get busy. It might not. But we'll see. People are parking on this main road. I don't know why. But we've got people walking back and forward as well on these tram tracks, which is good instead of having to use their cars. We'll have a look at the infograph in a bit, see how many people are actually using these. So what I am thinking is making these wider so there's a dedicated lane in the middle for all of these, because I think we're going to have loads of traffic otherwise if they don't have a dedicated section for them. So I'm going to put this all the way through. So another quick fix that I'm going to do while we're here is all these guys are looking for parking. So all these are red because there's not enough parking available. So on this stretch here, I'm going to put some parking down. Initially you will get some of the trams backing up, but that will fix itself out as they start bunching up as well. Another fix that I need to quickly do is make sure there's dedicated lanes here to turn in the different directions. So yeah, that one's left only, same as this one, left only. Just make sure they're right, because sometimes it makes, like that one just made the right lane turn right. I want the left one to do left. only, so they're consistent throughout. So okay, let's have a look how we're doing in terms of the tram network that we've just set up. So we've got 16 stops in total, 13 vehicles on there at the moment. We have a lot of people waiting at some of the stops, and some stops we don't have any, but they are bunching up at the moment, so that will hopefully stop. Car trips saved 80%, 115 residents are using this for tourists at the moment, but I am concerned about this stop over here. 300, 400 people were waiting. So we do have the bigger capacity ones as well, so we could use the 140 ones if we wanted to. Let's try the 140 ones. 13 vehicles, drop it down to 10. Just trying to think where these stops are. So this stop is right here. So yep, loads of people waiting there. It's good to see that, you know, what you put down, it is needed. So 300 at that one, and then 350 at that one, so not far apart. And then there's another 173 on that one. So we let the game flow, but I'm glad we put that tram system in. These will all go back to the depot, and the new ones should come out, which they are at the moment. So they have more capacity. So from putting that parking in place, you can tell these guys are gone a bit orange now. Instead they were bright red. So that parking that we put down here has really helped. So I've left the game running for a while now, and this has really helped in terms of I've increased the number of trams on there, which has done really well in terms of managing the numbers now. They're still quite full in terms of every single stop. So car trip saves 75% at the end, 602 residents, which is really good as well. I have got rid of this connection here because this is causing a lot of traffic where people are just going across. So hopefully this will mitigate some of this where people are trying to do a left to get out, because this is the only way to get out at the moment. Might need to do something else to manage this traffic flow, because this isn't helping. It's building up all the way in this area as well. So I might look at a traffic fix in the next episode. So I'm going to wrap you up there for today, because I think we've done quite a lot. We've expanded our grid kind of area into this bit. We put some high residential in the middle, and this will feed up into low residential into this area. We've set up our first tram network, which is working really well. I think this junction that we created is doing really well as well. So hopefully you enjoy this episode, and please like and subscribe if you haven't done so already. Please add some comments to get some feedback on what we can do differently or change as well. So thank you for watching this one. Hopefully see you on the next one.